Imagine two people. Both earn the same salary. Both have similar education. Both have access to the same opportunities. Yet, 20 years later, one is financially free, while the other is trapped in debt and financial stress. Why does this happen? Most people assume the answer is intelligence. But according to Morgan Housel, author of The Psychology of Money, financial success is rarely about how much you know. It's about how you behave. And that simple idea might completely change the way you think about money. In the next few minutes, we'll explore some of the most life-changing lessons from the psychology of money and discover why understanding human behavior is often more important than understanding finance itself. Lesson 1. Money is about behavior. When most people think about wealth, they think about spreadsheets, investments, interest rates, and complex financial strategies. But money isn't just a mathematical subject, it's an emotional one. Every financial decision we make is influenced by our experiences, fears, desires, upbringing, and beliefs. Two people can have access to exactly the same financial information and still make completely different decisions. One person invests patiently for decades. The other constantly chases the latest trend. One saves consistently. The other spends impulsively. The difference isn't knowledge, it's behavior. And behavior is what ultimately determines financial outcomes. The first lesson is simple. Building wealth is less about intelligence and more about discipline. Lesson 2. The difference between rich and wealthy. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is the distinction between being rich and being wealthy. Rich is what people see. Wealth is what they don't see. Rich is the luxury car, the designer clothes, the expensive watch, the large house. Wealth is the money that wasn't spent. It's the investments quietly growing in the background. It's the financial freedom that doesn't need to be displayed. The problem is that many people spend their lives trying to look rich rather than becoming wealthy. They buy things to impress people they barely know. They increase their lifestyle every time their income increases, and they mistake appearance for success. But true wealth is invisible. The wealthiest person in the room may not be the one who looks wealthy. It's often the one who has mastered patience, saving, and long-term thinking. Lesson 3. Compounding is the secret. If there is one force that appears repeatedly throughout the book, it's compounding. Most people underestimate what small actions can become over time. A little money invested consistently, a little knowledge learned every day, a little improvement repeated year after year. Over time, these small actions produce extraordinary results. Consider Warren Buffett. Many people focus on how much money he has, but Morgan Housel points out something more important. Warren Buffett became one of the wealthiest people in history not only because he invested well, but because he invested for an incredibly long time. His greatest advantage wasn't intelligence, it was time. Compounding rewards patience, and patience is becoming increasingly rare in a world obsessed with instant results. The psychology of money teaches us a profound truth. Financial success is not primarily about knowledge. It's about behavior. It's about patience over excitement, discipline over impulse, freedom over status, and long-term thinking over short-term gratification. The people who build lasting wealth aren't necessarily the smartest. They're often the most consistent, the most patient, and the most aware of their own behavior. As you reflect on these lessons, ask yourself, are your financial decisions helping you look wealthy or helping you become wealthy? Because the answer to that question may shape your future more than any investment strategy ever will. If you found value in this video, subscribe to The Silent Factor for more insights into psychology, wealth, success, and the hidden forces that shape extraordinary lives. Remember, the biggest factors influencing your future are often the silent ones.